Right, we have a serious problem because this guy, Lando Norris, the selfish prick that he is, has decided that he doesn't want to re-sign for the rest of the season because the Foot Crim F1 team doesn't have spec-free marketing. We only have spec 2, and because we are quite limited on money, we have to go and sign quite a bottom-end driver. Now, out of this list of drivers we can sign, the one that has caught my attention is Nico Hülkenberg. So let's see if we can sign him. And here we have it. So for 11.3 million, we have managed to sign Nico Hülkenberg for the rest of the season. Now, a straight swap has happened because our previous teammate Lando Norris has gone to Aston Martin. Which is actually a pretty decent upgrade for Lando, so fair enough. And now we can head to my favourite track on the calendar, Spa. Now, this is a sprint weekend, so it means that we only get the one practice session, and then we go straight into quali. You know the drill, 2 laps, let's go. Now, I also want to announce that I will be, from this moment forward, using manual gears. I realise that it isn't actually too loud on the video, so manual gears, starting now. Right, for our first hot lap around Spa. Let's go, let's have it. Not a bad fucking turn 1. Actually, pretty good by my standards. I'll absolutely take that. And then, of course, flat through Eau Rouge and Radion. One of the best corners in the world, it just is. Let's be honest, it really is. And now through this quite technical section. Should be overwhelmed with grip, and that I am. Stick to the inside, get on throttle as early as possible. Okay, we are cooking. And now we have poo on. No downshifts, swing around, go off the track a little bit. I'm going to lose time by doing that, so it's not like I can get track limits. I didn't actually gain an advantage. Pretty slow around there, but not the end of the world. Half a second up on Logan Sargent's time of a 1:39.9, so we're currently 4/10 up on that, which isn't awful. And now into the bus stop chicane. Only the 5 downshifts. I never go into second gear. I don't see the reason. Exit out the corner. It's a lovely exit. It's not a bad lap. It's going to put... oh, hang on. It only puts us P17. And I believe it's about to get worse because I'm fairly certain I can't make that. No, I don't make it. Oh my goodness gracious, what has happened? I failed to get over the line to do my second hot lap, and so I'm going to start P17. Oh, fucking no. Oh, giddy god. Right, I suppose I'm just a bit of a clot, so I'm going to be starting P17 for this sprint race. It's only 5 laps, but I reckon I can gain quite a few positions, because as we know, my starts are absolutely rapid. Right, Derek, my engineer, showing incredible amounts of optimism. Starting P17, he says, we've got points, let's go for another top 10. Does he know, though, you don't get points for the top 10 in a sprint race, it's the top 8. So maybe he's a bigger clot than I am. Anyway, it's Belgium sprint race, let's go. I'm going to need a Fernando Alonso special start here. It's not a horrible start. It's a fantastic start, actually. And there you have it. The starts that I love. We are 3 wide into turn 1. And I'm already up to P11. Look at that. 6 places off the starting line. What more can you say? And now we can see just how much speed this car's got. Not a lot by the look of it. Seems I'm actually one of the slower cars in a straight line, but oh well, I'm used to that at this point. And now we can see if there's any moves opening up right there. I can try and swing one to the outside of Gasly. And that is a unbelievable overtake. Holy shit. Right, beginning lap 2, and as you can see, I am right up Lance Stroll's arse here. If I get a good run through Erosion Radio, and I might be able to go for a move. And it's a decent run. And I have got a straight line speed advantage. Do a little switcheroo, get to the outside, and now I choose to brake later. And that I do. Lance Stroll, you've been done, and I'm up to P9. Only one place away from scoring points in this sprint race. Oscar Piastri going for a move on Sainz. That could open up something for me if he actually continued and went for a dive bomb rather than being a little bitch and handing back. And now I've got DRS. Actually, it shouldn't make too much of a difference because everyone else has got DRS, to be fair. But let's see. I've got plenty of ERS to spare. DRS open. What kind of speeds we doing? Oh my goodness. We have reached the maximum speed, 366. Proper late on the brakes. Yo! What a lovely overtake that was on Oscar Piastri. Going the maximum speed you can in this game, which is 366 kilometers an hour. And we are up into the point scoring positions with 2 laps left. Right, let's see if we can do anything about Sainz and the geezer that ditched us, Lando Norris. I'm thinking I can dive bomb Sainz here. I'm going to go for it. Round the outside, try not to go over track limits. I've not. And I've made the place up on Sainz. And now I need to absolutely dump this ERS because Norris isn't going to have DRS. And maybe they're saying I can do a little overtake. It's all about how much speed I can get though. ERS, DRS, slipstream. Let's see. Is it enough? No. Hang on, I've had an excellent run out of that chicane. Round the outside of Lando. Looks like you'll be never getting a win, mate. See you later, bitch. Oh, yes. What a move. This car is absolutely brilliant. Now, I need to be careful here because Lando is going to have DRS going down the main straight into turn 1 and through the, what is even called that straight? The long one. The one after Erosion is going to have a lot of DRS as well. Luckily, I've saved enough ERS, but I don't know if it's going to be enough. I did just get a fantastic exit out of turn 1, though. Flat through Erosion as normal. Oh, that's gone a bit wrong. Okay, kept it in the track, but here comes Lando. With ERS, DRS, slipstream, he pulls to the outside, and there is nothing I can do unless I brake extra late, which I can't because he's going to block me off with some good defending. However, if I pull it back inwards like that, I now get a good run. Down the inside of Lando Norris, he's going to drive into me. I now have a broken front wing with some poor wheel-to-wheel racing with Lando Norris. Can I get to the end without losing too many places? Ah, shit. Okay, the damage ain't too bad. Alright, into the final sector. Here comes Lando. I've got plenty of ERS. Who's that? It's Piastri. Where's he come from? Piastri going for a move on Lando. He's got him. He has done it on the final little sector. And now, if I just don't spin, get round there, that is going to secure us an absolutely fantastic and crucial P6 finish. From P17 to P6 in just 5 laps. What a sprint race that was. And now we can start the main race from P6 and maybe fight for a podium. Who knows? All I know is the car felt absolutely fantastic and that race was incredible, and I done some incredible, amazing, spectacular overtaking moves, and we're going to hang that up in the Louvre and make an end of the season montage. And here we go for the Belgian Grand Prix of 2026. We start P6, or actually, we might actually start a little bit higher, because Belgium is quite a popular track for taking grid penalties, because it is so easy to overtake up that main straight, and holy shit, there is a decent amount of elevation going up there. I never realised there was that much. So here's the starting grid. Let's see if there is any penalties. Or are we starting P6? We have Perez first and Russell second. I do like how they show the qualifying times, even though it was the sprint race that decided this very grid. P3, we have whoever that is, and I can't read that quick. Well, anyway, point is, there was no penalties being taken, and we are going to start P6 for this Belgian Grand Prix. So the strategy is to go quite aggressive off the start, try not to lose places, maybe gain 1 or 2 for quite a short stint, and then hop onto the mediums, do a bit more managing, and go from there. Who's ready to race around Belgium? I know I am. Let's cook up something foul. And for the second time today, we're going to get the optimal RPM, and we are a go. For the second time. And it is a good start, but unfortunately the Mercedes is an absolute stinker in front of me, and I'm forced to go a bit wide. I've still gained a place though, and I'm already up to P5 off the start, as Guan Yuzhou is in an absolute rotter. Now, I'm not going to have a straight line speed advantage on this first lap. However, every single lap after, I will have quite a big straight line speed advantage because the AI doesn't use battery. As we see Verstappen going for a move on Iwasa, and oh my goodness, there's no way I've just done that. I have just done the most outrageous double overtake of all time, and I find myself in P3 in the first sector. Now in front is Russell on the hards, and somehow, even though it's only lap 1, he is sliding everywhere. He is very slow out in front, as you can see Perez just streaking off into the lead, already 2 seconds ahead of me, and 1.6 seconds ahead of Posh Spice George Russell. And I suppose the only aim is just stay within a second of Russell, get the DRS, go past P2. But there's actually a decent chance I can get past him now without DRS. I'm already right up his arse. I've got plenty of ERS. Oh, this is easy. Oh, Russell, you've had it, son. You're gone. And we are up. Hang on, it's not confirmed yet. In the Belgian Grand Prix on lap 2, from 17th to P6 in the sprint race, I've already gone from P6 to P2 in the main race. And now, is there anything we can do about Sergio Tequila Perez? I can also hope that Posh Spice holds up Verstappen. Never mind, Verstappen's already passed. Great. I was sort of hoping that Russell would hold him back a little bit so that I actually have some time to, you know, manage my tyres and stuff like that. But no, Verstappen's already through, and Verstappen's going to be right on my arse. And would you look at that, I've set the fastest lap of the race. Let me cook. Now, an issue here is that the strap-on is going to have DRS down this straight. Just how powerful is it going to be? Let's see, there he is. Oh, that is very strong. I have survived, though. Right, Verstappen's right up my arse here. It's not looking particularly good for me. I'm in a bit of a rough situation. However, I've got quite a large gap to Posh Spice behind, so I suppose losing out to Verstappen isn't the worst thing in the world. I might not waste too much time and tyre life trying to defend from him. If he's going to blitz past me down this main straight, I'm just sort of going to let him and focus on just consistently fast lap times rather than wasting like 2 seconds defending. So here comes the strap on. He's going to move to the outside, and yeah, he's just gone. Only thing is though, can he actually like clear off from me? Like, I'm sort of hoping he goes exceptionally quick and like buggers off a bit, because I need clear air. That's the only downside to letting him pass, is that I need clear air, or else I'm just going to be finished to Russell behind me. Oh, Verstappen's having some little spinny moments, and we have a yellow flag behind. It's Russell! Russell's off! I don't know if Russell's lost positions or he's off, but Russell has dropped way down the order. He's dropped behind the Ferraris. He's all the way down in like, what, P9 now? What happened to Russell? I'm going to have to go on the instant replay and see what happened there. Okay, that sort of is a bit of a bum squeeze, because Now I've got loads of soft runners behind me. They're all going to be quicker than me. At least I can get a bit of a tow from Verstappen. Let's see just how big that gap goes up. So it's currently 2.6. How is it only going up by a tenth when I'm literally going like 350 kilometers an hour? That makes no sense. This is probably the last DRS helping I'm going to get from Verstappen because he is quick. Even with my ERS, he's pulling away from me. There is something devious in that Red Bull racing car because in a straight line and the acceleration is incredible. Good news, I keep the DRS down here. And look at that, I've got a 4-second gap back to Guan Yu Zhou. Lovely. Right, now this is going to be interesting. I'm coming into the pits at the end of this lap with a strap on. Yes, that's really annoying. I was sort of hoping he'd stay out and I could do a bit of an undercut, but okay, I guess that's not the end of the world. What about Guan Yu Zhou and Iwasa behind? Are they going to come into the pits? No, Iwasa and Zhou and Piastri, they are all going to stay out. So we can see how good this undercut is. Alright, so Verstappen comes out, well, where he came in, just ahead of me. Only thing is, we have all come out in a vast amount of traffic. Actually, to be fair, I haven't. Do I even get the DRS? Oh, I do. This is actually really good. So I can now gain a lot of time down this straight, use the slipstream of Albon. Meanwhile, Verstappen's bickering. Right, it's time to send it up the inside of Albon. And there's actually a little world where I can maybe get past Verstappen if he gets stuck behind these cars for a while, which he seems to be doing. It's looking really good. I've managed to get a run on Verstappen. Round the outside, I'm going for the double. Holy shit, I'm popping off today. And I'm not done, because there's someone else as well that requires my attention. We have a little geezer known as Teo Pourchaire. I've got plenty of ERS left. You're finished, blood. I'm so much quicker through there to the outside. Way later on the brakes, and oh, shit, I am the best. Right, we can see where we come out in comparison to the rest of the field. Sergio Tequila Perez got a bit lucky there. He came out with zero traffic. And it seems like I am back out ahead of everyone. And Russell has managed to recover to P4 somehow. But it's not looking good in behind because, well, we've got Verstappen here. And he is probably going to just glide past in that Red Bull. It is so quick. I can try a little switcheroo. I've got a fantastic exit to the outside. Keep it on the track, keep it round, keep it on the road. And I am back through on Verstappen. It's just that car is so quick. I can never break the DRS. I tell you what, I'm cooking him through the first couple corners, and there's a very slim chance I actually survive at the end of this straight. I should be able to, because he ain't gonna use my slipstream. Yeah, let's go! Fastest sector 2, and I don't want to jinx it, even though I probably will anyway. This is the best this car has ever felt. The car is doing exactly what I want it to. It's fantastic. It is a crying shame I've got this Dutch bastard behind me, because I'd be cooking. But it does seem that Verstappen is going to go reclaim his P2, and honestly, this guy's pissing me off at this point. It's so undeserved. It's literally just DRS, because look how slow my guy is. What are you doing? Bro, you can't be doing that. Bro lost his car there. That's just a stupid thing to do. What an idiot. I mean, I'll take a cheeky overtake. That was a nice move, but I think I'm going to have to deploy some very cheeky tactics if I want to hold on to this P2. And I'm going to have to try and, like, let him by-ish down this straight. Like that. And then I'll have the DRS going up Rouge, Radillon, and I'm back into second. Don't worry, Derek, I will stay on form. I'm about to cook him. DRS open. Hi, Verstappen. Bye, Verstappen. And there we go. Right, penultimate lap. It's got a bit wrong because I haven't given Verstappen the DRS. No, I mean, I haven't let him by, so he's going to have DRS going up here. And, well, I've got my ERS tank basically full, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Come on, car! Power! Yeah, I've lived. Let's go. As you can see, Sergio Tequila Perez is gone. He's cooking the entire field right now, showing just why he is the best driver in the world. Meanwhile, David Croft would be losing his shit over this battle between me and Verstappen. Oh my word, using some straight line speed, I've managed to escape his DRS. This is very good. Right, now, on the final lap, it's time to absolutely dump this ERS tank and go from there. Yes, I'm clear of his DRS again. Okay, we've survived the main straight. And now we just need to finish the lap. Approaching the end of Sector 2. And surprisingly, my gap to Verstappen has actually increased to 1.6 seconds. And we are looking very comfortable to take what is an absolutely impeccable P2. I mean, P17 in the sprint because I cocked up quali. Some incredible overtaking in the sprint race to get up to P6. Some more insane overtaking to get into P2 in the main race. And there we go. Come on! In terms of the Drivers' Championship, it isn't ideal because obviously Perez won and I got second. However, that is huge for the Constructors' Championship because I managed to finish ahead of both of the Red Bulls. And of course, another podium added to the collection. Let's see how Hulkenberg got on. Oh, it's not a top 15. It's not looking good. So Hulkenberg actually finished the race P19, he started P20, so still not looking particularly good for the teammate situation here at the Fulcrum F1 team. However, me, in the standings, we are now P2, 31 points back from Sergio Tequila Perez, 1 point ahead of Posh Spice. So we've managed to leapfrog him, and we are now P2. And looking at the Constructors, we are P3. We have a, I can't do maths, but a decent lead over Red Bull. And, well, we're way off Mercedes, so we're going to be catching them. I think P3 in the Constructors and P2 in the Drivers. Actually, no, we're only 30 points back. Let's go for P1 in the Drivers. Why not? Anyway, that's going to be all from me today. I'll be back soon with an absolute banger of video I've got planned. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye!